Hello everyone, my name is Akintunde and I'm from Nigeria. Before I start my presentation today, if you have an Apple device, an iPhone, can you please raise it up? Cool stuff. If you use the MacBook, can you please signify? Good stuff. As a young person in Nigeria, if you hold an iPhone, you have an Apple device, and you drive a Benz or a Lexus, the Nigerian police would automatically assume that you are an internet fraudster. When they meet you on the road, they ask you, "Oga, what do you have for us?" That means, give them money. If you tell them, "Oga, I don't get money for hand," that is, I don't have money, they would ask for you for your phone. Check how much you have in your bank account. If you have up to $50, the police officer would assume you are a thief, that you stole the money as an internet fraudster. What would they do? They will give you a POS machine to withdraw. If you are not able to cooperate with them, the first slide is what will happen to you. They will shoot you. If they don't, they will rope you, take you to custody, and lie that you are a thief. You may never get out of that. It has been happening for many years. There is something called the Special Anti-Robbery Squad in Nigeria, SARS. It was created in 1992 as a Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian police. But instead of fighting armed robbers, instead of protecting citizens, what do? The first slide, kill young Nigerians. For context, Nigeria is projected to be the 6th largest country by population in the next couple of years. Nigeria is called the giant of Africa. If you notice all the speeches by the last 20 speakers, they are hungry about the realities in Africa. Should they not get what they want? Should Nengi not get what she wants? Should Ikena not get what he wants? Should Pearl not get education for people? Do you know what they will do? They will want to protest. If you dare protest in Nigeria, two things are sure. You may not return home alive, or your family may never see you again. Because SARS. The first picture, a young man in Delta State, Nigeria, was driving a Lexus. And when the Nigerian police officers met him, they asked him for money. He said he's got nothing on him. That was what happened to him. They shot him, and they left him dead on the road and drove away with his Lexus G. Young Nigerians were hungry. It could be me, it could be anyone. We started to protest. Day 1, protest, end SARS. Day 2, end SARS. Day 3, end SARS. The Nigerian government happily said we would disband SARS. But young Nigerians saw the energy because the government was embarrassed. The protests scattered across the country and across the world in about 10 other cities globally. In New York, in DC, I was in England as a student at the time, we were in London to protest. But young Nigerians were like, yes, you disbanded SARS. But as government was announcing that they already disbanded SARS, they were arresting protesters. What irony. Young Nigerians were like, this energy is electric. We are not just ending SARS, we want to end bad governance in Nigeria. The protest continued. States across Nigeria declared curfew. But young Nigerians said, okay, if you declared curfew, we would not go home. We want to head bad governance in Nigeria. The second picture speaks to young Nigerians at 7 p.m. October 20th, 2020, singing national anthem, demanding a better country for themselves. Let me pause here. As a Mandela Washington Fellow, I was supposed to be here for 6 weeks. If I show you my inbox on social media, young Nigerians are telling me, don't come back. Do you know why? you don't have a future in Nigeria. The most popular parlance in the country today is Japa. Japa means run away. When I went to study in England and I returned to Nigeria in February, early this year, I went to church and a woman came to me. She said to me, "You are a smart young man. Please go back to where you are coming from." NSAS. What does it mean for me to come here for 6 weeks? We learned about Thomas Jefferson's democratic principles. We learned about the founding fathers of America. We learned about the system that works. If you're a public education student in Nigeria, you may never have access to this kind of sitting arrangement. You will sit on the floor, like Pearl showed us earlier. Nigerians said, we want to end SARS. SARS for us was not just about the Nigerian police. It was about bad governance. It was about terrible leadership. Nigeria should be the jackpot destination for Africa. Giant of Africa. Nigerian young people have a power today. What is this? NSAS. It represents a lot of things. Black Lives Matter. Me too. Isn't it? He for she. Break the bias. NSAS. When Nigerian government got embarrassed, do you know what they do? They banned Twitter in Nigeria for 7 months because they believed that you can only demand accountability using social media. I have lived the last couple years of my life advancing media innovation in the country. And I'm hoping that the only thing we can do is that when young people protest, when they demand accountability and good governance, and you kill them, the government will still deny. They set up a panel of inquiry to track victims of police brutality. People who lost families went there to talk about their lost family members. Some did not return home because end SARS. The Nigerian government said end SARS was not about police brutality, but to them, it means a clamor for regime change. We don't want to send you out of government. We just want a country that works. I don't want to travel out of Nigeria and people tell me that I should not return home. For God's sake, why should I not want to go back to Nigeria? I love my jollof rice. I love Amala. I just want to be a global citizen. But returning home should not be a point of concern for young people. And I'm hoping to deploy the power of the media by building a platform to be a repository of development issues, human rights abuses in the country. Because I believe in the power of storytelling. If this has revolutionized a lot of demands in the world, then I believe that Civic Protect, a project that aims to collect and publish data on human rights and development issues in Nigeria, is important at this point. It's also important that the power of the media is advanced. We need to empower civil society to tell their stories so that we can all end SARS. It is important to make sure that this information is made public because the Nigerian government would deploy army to kill you and would deny gaslighting. A few weeks ago, there was a major jailbreak in Nigeria. Over 900 inmates, Boko Haram terrorists, ran away. They operated for 2 hours, recorded a video with no security officer to challenge them. If young people are organizing, you would see them killing young people. Why not face terrorists? We only want a better country. I want a better country for me. I want a better Nigeria. From Kenya to South Sudan to Botswana to Zimbabwe, young people here are tired. They want a better country. But they don't want to demand a better country and be killed. End SARS. My name is Akintunde Babatunde, and I am here to say all of us must end SARS. We can deploy the power of the media, build the capacity of everyone to make sure it works. We are only doing this, it's guaranteed by the Constitution. Section 22 says that the media shall at all times be free to uphold the responsibility and accountability of government to the people. This may be a different wording, but this is what Thomas Jefferson and the founding fathers of America stood for. Presidential Precinct, they have a very interesting, slogan, the power of place. The idea is here. Young people from Africa, we are tired. We want a better country, a better continent. We don't want to depend on developed countries for stipend. We want to be the powerhouse. When we do this, we have a Nigeria where protesters and civil society, they are able to do their work without the fear of being clamped down by the government. Thank you.